Yes, sir. We're back. We're back. This is Hindsight. Host Carlton.
Mom's happening.
All right. We're gonna talk about the Lakers losing 3 straight, the dysfunction, and yeah, they do. And our thoughts about
really,
if they're gonna make the playoffs.
They're not making the playoffs.
No, yeah. I'm out. I'm out on the Lakers, man.
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
They're just not there. Their intensity's off. Their chemistry's off. They just seem like they're ready for, you know what I'm saying, the season to be over with.
Yeah, they're playing like, all right, man, we're not gonna make it. We might as well just get these little games out of the way so we can go chill. That's not how you're supposed to play when you're making millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, I ain't saying put your life on the line, but you gotta go out there and play hard.
But there's a couple reasons that fall into the dysfunction in this anyway. LeBron, for one, I have to fault him on a couple things. His defense, as far as for the whole season, it hasn't been there. His defense has not been there. I don't care what he says or what he's done the last couple of games. It's just, it hasn't been there. 2, the injury thing. I don't care how many games you sat out. I'm cool with that. I really am.
Yeah, make sure you're good, man.
But I was disappointed in the fact that he wasn't on the bench on a lot of those games he was out.
Yeah, he was
like Rondo. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, it's a young team. You got to coach them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They look up to you. You're the leader. You're supposed to be there. And I think he did too much of his off-season stuff in season. Like the shows and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I like the shop. I like these shows. I like the stuff that he's doing. But
it's like it's taking a toll on his first job.
And I think that stuff he should have done maybe outside of, you know, in the off season. Now, if they were winning, this would be a totally different thing. Like, we wouldn't even be saying it. We'd be like, yo, he's amazing. You know what I'm saying? But I think he was supposed to be there in his time off. You know, because it was just it's a hamstring injury. He could still be there and sit on the bench for them. He might have a day or two where he needs to go, you know what I'm saying, do what he got to do. But it's a hamstring injury. You got to be there for your team. They're young. They need you.
They still need guidance off the court.
And 3, I don't think he should have been talking about the Anthony Davis thing or him wanting to, you know, play with him and all that. I think that whole trade thing went down completely wrong. And I don't fault him completely. I'd probably give him like 25% of the blame. And I'm giving the other 75 to the Lakers because they didn't handle that right either. Somebody, Magic, could have came out and said, you know, just do what you got to do in the interviews. Like, hey, look, we're not, right now, we're not trading anybody. We might look into it, but right now, no one's getting traded. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do it. They didn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? They just let everything just go the way it went, and I didn't like that. So I just feel like as this season, this was, as far as grade, this was a terrible season for the Lakers. I also didn't like how at the beginning of the season, they were trying to try out different ways to win. Instead of letting LeBron just take this game over in the beginning of the season. Oh, we're going to see what the young guys can do because we know what LeBron can do. No. Now it came back to bite them in their butt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
now they're, 5.5 games back? If y'all would have won those 7 to 8 games they had at the beginning of the season,
the bracket yesterday,
they would be fine.
If the playoffs started today, the Lakers wasn't in it, I was just like, you gotta be kidding me, man.
It's just disappointing, man. I don't like the way they've been playing. I don't like the way they've been coached. Like the Milwaukee game, they got completely outcoached at the end. They did real good until the end. Luke Walton got outcoached. They got outcoached.
12-point word.
And Caldwell Pope, why would you pass the ball to LeBron and the dude is getting damn near triple team, bro? Like, why? That was so dumb. And it's another thing I was talking about, which we're going to talk about in another video, is Luke Walton. He's got to go, man. He's got to go.
Like we said,
he's got to go. So I just think, for me, man, this Lakers season, this was a total waste, bro. I'm sorry. I know LeBron's disappointed, and he shouldn't sit out. I agree with him on that. He's not sitting out, and he shouldn't, because you're the leader. You got to take L's with your team.
You do.
You know what I'm saying? That's like going to war and you ain't going. You supposed to be the leader, the sergeant, all that, but you not going and everybody else going.
And if they got to push, you got to be there to lead that push.
Yeah, because they still have a chance. I'm not giving them a chance, but they still technically have a chance. It's over with, though. It's over with. So that's my take on it. I don't know what else you got to say.
Nothing. It ain't nothing to say. They just need to work on everything as a team, as an organization, because I feel like all that has to do with on the court. You know what I'm saying? From what's coming up top and leaking down to the players, you know what I'm saying? That, like you said, that trade stuff, for them talking about it during the season, none of that shouldn't have been out. They're young players. They look at social media more than, you know what I'm saying, anybody. So they're going to pay attention, like, what is ESPN saying about me? What is this person saying about me? What is this person saying about me? So if all that feedback is negative, it's going to affect your game on the court.
All right. I feel bad, man. It's hard, you know. These guys are young. They don't, you know, it's the business. Yeah. I don't like how the season unfolded for them, but you know, that's another thing. At the same time, they gotta understand it's a business, man. Mm-hmm. You still gotta play. Like Lonzo, come on, bro. We know how you get. You always get injured around trade time, trade deadline. Like, bro, stop being light skinned, dog. Stop it. Like, seriously, man. Come out and play. Your dad is the reason you in this position anyway, but you come on.
Oh, we losing 5 games?
They talking about trading me? Yeah, I can't. You know, come on, man. You too grown for that. So the Lakers, man, y'all got to get it together in the offseason. To me, this season is done. I would be completely surprised if they make it to the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie, I would be surprised just because of the state that they're in right now.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't want to keep
beating it on that.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So that's the topics about the Lakers. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, yo.
Comment below.